What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukashu. We are back with another UmaMusume video. This video, we are going to be doing the Pisces Cup for round 2, day 2. And if you guys can't see, I did make it to Group B. This says Final Round B right there, right under the current group. That is because, well, if you guys didn't notice, I did record a 3-hour video Resident Evil, finishing off of the rest of the game from where I left off. It took pretty much 3 hours, and after that, or after I had finished it, while I was editing, no, before, right? Which one was it? Before I started editing, I decided to jump in global, UmaMusume, and because I think I had like 30 minutes left before day 2 had started, so I was like, I'll just use my attempts and see what I can do with what I have. And I managed to eke out one win, so at least I'm making it to Group B finals. That's literally all I care about. Because if anything, when it happened to me and JP when I was in Group A and I wasn't able to get a win, so I basically got just eliminated or disqualified from the Pisces. I think it was also the Pisces Cup because it was long distance, also around the same time, like around springtime. So I feel like I had that was the same CM at that time when it happened to me, but I don't know if it was the same exact one. But regardless, I just thought it was hilarious that I just remember that. Actually, it's not that I just remembered, it's just it's not something I don't really talk about, but I do mention it because it has happened. It has happened. So we are in Group B at the very least, and we're just going to use the same one we have. I'm going to do the same thing as yesterday, since I am not playing Resident Evil. At least not today. I am going to train as much as I can prior to the end of round 2, just so I can get a chance. I'm going to focus primarily on most likely a Christmas degree cap, and to see how that goes. So yeah, but I'll be later, and then tomorrow, or yeah, tomorrow, since tomorrow, oh yeah, it does start tomorrow, but I think Sunday I'll post it, because it'll start Saturday night, if I'm not mistaken, which I don't normally post videos at the nighttime. Yesterday was just an exception for Resident Evil, because I know it was around the evening, but that was because it took me a while to record, and it took like 2 hours to upload. So it is what it is. Do I regret it? Not really. Not really. Resident Evil Requiem, in my personal opinion, top 3 of the Resident Evils. I wish I could say more about like the original one, but they only remastered it. I'm kind of wondering why they didn't remake it, and instead they just went straight to remaking 2, kind of like Silent Hill, but that's besides the point. That's besides the point. I could get the remastered version, because they're most likely gonna remake. If they're not gonna remake 5, I don't know if they haven't remade any of the I guess side games in a way. Like, well, they're pretty much canon. Also, like Code Veronica. I would say 0, but that's you know. But and there's was it Revelations? But I don't know if they would. So my assumption is the next Resident Evil games would most likely be a remake of Resident Evil 5, which I don't mind. 6 was kind of the one where I was like, But if they remake it and I replay it, I can give it a more updated, a more updated, uh, I'll say review. But I guess that's the closest I can think of. Other than that, I don't know when I'll release the Insanity difficulty one. I think I want to. I don't know if I'll do it right away. All I know is I don't know what I'm gonna do or when I'm gonna do it. Kind of just still enjoying the fact that I finished it, knowing the story, and also I did do both endings in the same video. So you get to see both endings of Resident Evil Requiem, to be honest. I should say that. But other than that, I'm gonna start going over the comments. But before I do that, if you guys haven't joined our Discord server, link is down in the description down below. Feel free to join it. There are different different channels there, including obviously Global UmaMusume, JP UmaMusume, and then there's Wua, Zenless. I do have HBR there, but I kind of dropped that game a while ago. But you know, I just left it there for people who does play it. I even added Enfield because I do play Enfield. And there's also random games or other games, since I don't want to just have different channels for every singular game, you know. But other than that, I'm gonna start going over the comments now, starting off with SwatanaTube. I hope I said that correctly. And it says, I am mildly pissed. I mean, I made it to Group A finals. Yippee. But I had been working on my Taishin and Gold Chip for like 2 weeks. Made amazing long S double S rank Umas, and then I figured, hey, my end closer Mayano ain't performing and is kind of bad despite NSM and Spurt. Let's make a later Christmas agree. I'm sorry, I can't. I don't like reading it like that. Hey, I can make it an anti-Kita-san weapon by giving her a lot of recoveries and mid-game skill to launch her in front of Kita-san Bourbon in the late race. That means I can give her a Kita-san's victory cheer as well. Let's do it. One training later, and I have S long S plus Aguri Cap, who went 4-1 in the ticket. Yes, beating my end closers and pushing past opponent front runners. What was the 2 week of grind for? What was the 2 week of grind for? Nothing. Sometimes it'd be like that. Sometimes it'd be like that. You'd be training pretty much the whole time prior to the CM starting. Next thing you know, you do a little training in between or during the CM, and that Uma you train, in this case Christmas Aguri Cup, was the one that you know, did better. Sometimes it just be like that, which I still need to get me a Aguri Caps train, but I'm gonna try and get that done prior to round 2 ending today, to see if I could squeeze my way in into Group A, since I'm already in Group B. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how that works. But thank you for the comments, SwatanaTube. Appreciate it. And the last comment is from Asta. So it's not surprising I never win either. It's just more annoying when I play again and again. I came to the conclusion that it's better for me to boil it down. The more there are, and so other ways to earn carrots. I mean, if you made it to Group A, that will be kind of where the struggle is. But if you still make it to Group B, it's still worth it to do the CM. I'd say to judging from your past comments, I'm gonna kind of just echo my same response to this. It's just kind of just temper down your expectations. Like, if you know that you're only getting SS pluses, maybe a double S here and there. Chances are you getting into Group A easily might not be as easy as you're probably expecting based on your results. Which is why I like to say to not really have high expectations or expectations, because especially if you know your current situation or your own situation or progress in the game itself, I'd say to keep it low just so you don't easily get annoyed or disappointed. Because if having high expectations means if it doesn't happen, bigger disappointment. It's kind of a mental thing. It's just a mental thing, I would say. But yeah, that's just how I see it. The whole goal is primarily you participate in the CM. See if you can make it to the finals. If you make it a Group A, good for you. If not, then if you made it a Group B at the very least, then you should be fine. But yeah, basically, again, lower your expectations or don't have any expectations at all, and just participate in the CM, see where you make it, and whatever happens, happens. Whatever happens, happens. And plus, it's only been like, what, a little over a month? A little over a month since the Make a New Track started. Or I guess Trailblaze. It's still a good amount of time. You never know, you might be doing... It could just be the fact that it's long distance. You never know if the next CM or I don't know whenever they're going to add League of Heroes. But League of Heroes, to me, I don't really care too much about. For me, whenever League of Heroes happen here, it's like just participate and just try to make it a platinum rank. That's pretty much it. Don't really expect to make it a plat 4, because for me and JP, I still haven't made it a plat 4 at all since the beginning when they started League of Heroes. But for like the CM, you never know. It could just be just this specific CM where it's just completely bad. It could just be that. But like I said, this is not just for like gotcha games or whatever. It's just kind of like a whole life thing. When I talk about like, try not to have too high expectations, because at the end of the day, if you don't want to get disappointed, then why put the pressure on yourself for no reason? It's, in this case, it's literally just a gotcha game. At the end of the day, it's just a gotcha game. Just enjoy it. Like I said, just enjoy the fact that you're playing a game that you like playing. Why make your experience on the game you're playing worse for whatever reasons? This goes for any gotcha game or any game in general. So yeah, that's what I would say. That's what I would say, because honestly, this just go down to like anything. Like if you collect things and people are judging you about it, it's like, why do you guys care? It's what I like to collect. You know? Or yeah. Yeah. I don't know where else to go from there. But yeah. Hopefully that helps you along the way with you playing the game. It's easy to want to do better or expect better results, but you just have to literally accept where you're at in the game. It's like I said earlier in the other comments you posted in the other videos. Basically, you already know where you're at compared to the other ones. the other people, there's no need to have high expectations or put the pressure on you for no reason. It just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. In a way, just think about it like this. If you watch the NBA, yes, I'm going to use sports as an example because I do watch sports. With the playoffs coming up, there's the thing called the play-ins. If you know, you know. I'm just slight explanation where 4 teams practically fight for the 7th or 8th seed. But if you're like, let's say you're the 10th seed, and would you really have expectations to make it all the way? Obviously, your goal is to try and make it all the way to the finals, or try to win all the way through and become the champions. But at the same time, it's like, let's keep it realistic. Let's keep it realistic. If we're the 10th seed or 9th seed, chances are making it to the finals is slim to none. So if you lose along the way, let's say you do make it to become the 7th or 8th seed, but then that means you're going to get matched up by the 1st or 2nd team in that conference. You got to work your butt off if you want to try and make it past them. But the reality is, odds are you'll probably get eliminated. So will it sting that you still got eliminated from the playoffs? Yeah. But if you had expected yourself or your team to make it all the way through to the finals, knowing the team situation, whether throughout the year y'all had injuries, it's probably still dealing with injuries. I'm not trying to talk about a specific team that I support, but regardless, yeah, it's kind of like, just think about the next one. Just think about the next season. If you guys do get eliminated, just have this as I guess experience in a way. That's how I would say it. Because if you react like you had lost the finals and it was only the first round, well, that's pretty much having the big expectations and a bigger disappointment, in my opinion. So just think about it. That's just how I see it. But other than that, thank you, Asta, and thank you, SawannaTube, for the comments. Appreciate it as always. And yeah, that is pretty much it for all the comments. So just have the comments for the JP video ready. I don't know what happened, but it did. Oh no, it just had the relog because of the reset of the day. I mean, there's still a chance I can make it to Group A with this setup, so you never know. You never know. But like I said, I'll try and train in the Guri Cap after I record everything else I need to record, because I still need to do the JP video, and then I need to record the Shield defense for Zenless. I don't think I'll do any other games today. If I were to pick a game that I would play, it would be just the fact that I wanted to do or play Reanimal for the channel. So that would probably be the only reason. If not, then I'll find myself more focusing on trying to see if I can make it to Group A by training other Umas, but in this case, Christmas Aguri Cap, just to see if I could somehow make it to the Group A finals. If not, then I'm already in Group B, and I'm fine. I'm fine with that. Totally fine with that. And then maybe I'll decide what to do about the insanity difficulty for Resident Evil. Do I start today? Because I know tomorrow tomorrow I will be out for a good portion of the day. And it did take me, like, according to the game, like a total of about close to 15 hours to finish it. I don't want to do that again. The reason why it was like 14.5 hours, I think I would say, is because I was literally trying to loot everything or find everything I can. Which, if I should probably play it as soon as I can, just so I don't forget any of the things. But yeah, I'll probably start it soon, but maybe not today. Today I do want to see if I can train a Christmas Agree Cap prior to the end of round 2, just to see if I could push myself to Group A. If not, then Group B it is. Group B it is. Plus, a lot of the reasons why I have been losing, one is literally gold chip. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Gold chip, literally one of the main reasons. Whenever it's like a long distance and medium distance, I believe gold chip has always just been a pain in the butt. That or just their ranks, the double S's has just been, or even S pluses have been just been better, obviously, because my only S plus is Kita. So, like right here, what do we have? That gold chip, double S gold chip. Sure, you can upset them, but it's kind of like, will that happen? Like a double S Marzensky, even had a double S aptitude on both long and mile distance. Same with this one. 222. Maybe I'll try that. So yeah. At least we got the one win. I got a 1 win for the video, unlike yesterday's video. It's kind of like round 1 all over again. But that's pretty much it for this video. So if you guys didn't make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys, or how you guys are doing in your Champions Meeting Pisces Cup. Obviously, I said tomorrow. I was about to say tomorrow. Sunday, I'll post the whatever finals I end up in. I'll just say Group B for now, since that's what it says right there. I'm going into Group B on Sunday, and then Monday, obviously, since we're back to normal, we'll just did they tell us what the next one is? Now that I think about it. Yeah, sure. Open my browser. Open my browser and show me Aries Cup medium distance, 2,000 meters, Nakayama turf. All right. So it's medium distance. I mean, after today, if I don't train, if I don't make it into Group A, obviously my trainings after that will be more focused on Aries Cup. So Monday, not Monday, Tuesday we'll start training for the Aries Cup. Who I'll potentially bring, I mean, I'm not gonna say no to Kita, Teo, and Cap. I'll probably have these 3 again, most likely being trained for it. If not those 3, I'll probably back off on Teo and probably Cap, just so I can leave room for maybe Aishin Flash, either or, Mihono Bourbon, either or, and that's, yeah, maybe that would be the case. But with that being said, guys, let's just do this. I guess let's just do this free single pull for the, yeah. I actually, right before I had recorded, I did do the single pull for yesterday's login. I did end up getting this card, this Zeno Rob Roy card. Will I be able to use it? Technically, yes, because it's just a speed card. But I must say no, just because most of the time not having a card max limit broken is kind of... it's not worth using. But with that being said, guys, if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, since I had already, you know, did the whole other spiel that I normally say, if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description. Yeah, hope y'all have a good weekend. Let me know also what you guys are planning for the weekend down in the comment section down below. And if there's anything else you want to talk about or ask me, just as long as appropriate, I'll go over it. But once again, have a good weekend, guys. Thank you once again, and as always, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.